Hello everyone. Here in this video we will see how we can establish an MS SQL database connection with ASP.NET Core Web API project. In the last video we created a fresh Web API project using CLI. Although I'm doing all this work on Windows 11 device, the same tutorial can also be applied for Linux systems because ASP.NET Core is now a cross-platform framework. So we will continue with our project that we have created in our last video. First, I will delete the demo files provided with the code. The first one is a weather forecast. So we will delete this one. And the next one is a weather forecast controller. Next, we need to add some packages to our project. The command to add packages in our project is .NET add and the package name .NET add package and the package name. So our first package will be Microsoft dot entity framework core and the next one is Microsoft.entity framework core.sql server and the last one is dot design. Next we need to create a database context class. So I will right click here and click this new file, and I will name this file as invoice app context.cs, and then I will add the entity framework core package with this command using Microsoft.entity framework core. And the namespace, we need to give the namespace will be invoice app here we will create a class, public class, name will be invoice app context, and then we will inherit this from the base class db context. Here we will put our initializer constructor, invoice app context. It will take one parameter db context options, type of invoice app context and options. And as we want to invoke the constructor of the base class, so we will put a colon here and then base and then options, so it will actually invoke the constructor of the base class and not of the inherited class. Next we will add the connection string in our app settings. So here I will put a comma and then connection strings. In this connection strings we will have one invoice app database, and the connection string will be server will be our localhost, so I will put a dot here and then semicolon. Database name will be invoice app, and as we are connected to the local host, then we can provide this trusted connection as true, so we do not need to provide the login credentials, and then save. We'll also save this file now, and next we will go to this program.cs file, and before this build code, before building the code, we will add the connection string here. So the code for adding the connection string is, first we will add that code in this builder.services object. So it will be, I will command this as database connection and builder dot services dot add tv context. We will add tv context of type invoice app context. Okay, we also need to do one more thing. We need to add using Microsoft dot entity framework core. Invoice app context. Here we will provide the options. Options will be option dot use SQL server, and then we need to provide the connection string that we can access with builder dot configuration dot get connection string, and the name of the connection string is invoice app database. Okay, the type of namespace name could not be found, so we need to link this file. So let's try this using invoice app. Okay, it is working, and then save. So next we will create a model. For that we will create a folder, that models, and in this folder we will create a file, let's say invoice.cs. namespace will be invoice app dot models, and we need to add one package, that will be system dot component model dot data annotation. So in this namespace we will create a file. If we create multiple classes that will reflect the tables or database. So let's create our first table, that will be for example, if we have a table customers, then we will have a class customer, not customers but customer, because each object will point to a single customer, that's why it will be customer. And then we will define the column names with public int id, so customer id, then get set, then copy this, and string customer name, then again copy this, mobile number and email. So we will mark these as required. Then this also, and then this. We need to do some changes here. Nullable will be disabled. Okay, done. Then save this. Next we will add a DB set to our database context of this model customer. So here I will open this file, and here I will initialize an object public DB set of the type, model type is customer, and then here I need to provide a table name that will be customers, and get and set, and here I need to provide the namespace of our model customer in WebAPI.models. Save. So in this code, this name is important because this will be the name of the actual table in the database. So when we will run the update database using migrations, this customers will be the name of the table in our database. So let's see how this works. So we need to add a migration first. So the command is .NET ef add migration. I'll say test. Sorry, the command is migrations add test, but still not working because the term .NET ef is not recognized. Okay, so first we need to install this .NET ef. So the command is .NET tool install. We need to install this as global, and .NET ef. Okay, it is successfully installed. Now we will try this command. Okay, build started, and we can see a folder here, migrations, and then we will put this command update, sorry, command is database update. So first let's see that there is no database available here, and then we will run this command, and now we will see in WebAPI database is available here, and also a table is available here, customers, with the ID, customer name, mobile number and email. So it is same as our model, ID, customer name, mobile number, email. So as you can see that we have successfully established a connection between this project and the MS SQL server installed on our computer. We were successfully able to create a table using this project to our SQL server. In the next video we will create more models regarding our small project, and then after that we will create the controllers, and then we will see how the web APIs work. So thank you.